I have anxiety over it. I'm done with it. Hire somebody else. I can't think about it anymore.
I told you from the get-go.
I know. I get it.
That I would hire somebody.
I get it. Just hire somebody else. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Anxiety. DG Now, episode 10. Should we just start?
No, literally?
Just start. DG Now, episode 10.
Okay.
All right, we're hitting double digits. DG Now, episode 10. I got to improve my posture on these. I'm working on that.
I know.
You got better posture than I do. I slouch. All right, episode 10, 3 topics. We hit them at you quick. They know it by now. Topic number 1 just broke literally 30 minutes ago as we start filming this on Wednesday. Tim Pool, right? Is that his name, Tim Pool, the ref, NHL ref, last night. I know we talk a lot of hockey on this podcast, whatever video series we do. Last night, a ref was caught on a hot mic, basically admitting to a makeup call in the game.
It wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty against Nashville early in the...
And you and I both know makeup calls happen in the game of hockey, but just now, 30 minutes ago, the NHL fired the ref. Early retirement, see you later.
It's sad, right? I mean, it's just behind the scenes stuff that's happened for a long, long time in probably all sports. And just because this guy is mic'd up, he just lost his job.
Yeah.
It's part of the game. Makeup calls happen.
It's ridiculous. Now, I don't have a lot of the context because we just read it before we went on, but I assume he made a bad call earlier in the game and then just made up for it, right? Like, that happens all the time in the NHL. You know it. I wonder what the impulse of the NHL to make that decision was. Is it like because gambling's so big now that you don't want that to be a publicly known thing? You know what I mean? They know this is, everybody who watches the game knows makeup calls happen. Happens in freaking youth sports.
Right. The world is just so hypersensitive to everything now. I'm done with it. It's too bad.
Well, whatever. We've had a lot of
The guy shouldn't have lost his job.
We've had a lot of good news around the NHL lately.
Suspend him, fine him,
yes,
whatever.
I mean, you shouldn't have lost. Okay, can we agree on that?
Ridiculous.
All right, topic number 2, winning an offer. One of the things we've talked about for years is writing, like if you're trying to buy a home, the home buyer will write a letter to the seller. That's something we've talked about for years. You were recently talking to somebody, and maybe that's worn out its welcome a little bit.
Yeah, the market has become almost mute to it. I think everybody's doing the love letters. It's so competitive right now. And one of our agents that we work with up on the North Shore came up with a great idea of doing a video rather than a love letter. What I didn't realize is that the listing agent doesn't have to present the love letter, everything that's put in front of them to the actual seller. So these guys are getting 15, 20, 30 offers on a property, and they're not getting everything that goes with the offer. So the video could be that difference maker, 30, 60-second video talking to the seller, maybe have a couple cocktails prior.
Is this open to debate? I don't know. It feels awkward. I don't know if I'd like doing that. I don't know if I'd like watching it either.
Well, it's worked for this agent. Just an idea, throwing it out there.
In the comments, agents out there, if you've suggested this or if it's worked for you, let us know. Is that good?
Let's go with it.
Look at that, social media engagement right there. DM us. I know that was a wild move on my part. Wow, down there, wherever, comment. Wild move right there on the fly. All right, topic number 3. Oh, this is a good one. You're going to like this one. Back to the fun stuff. Ben Affleck, a story came out, director of Gone Girl, famous director, David Fincher, said a story where in the movie Gone Girl, Ben Affleck's supposed to wear a Yankees hat. Ben Affleck, we all know him, Boston, born and bred, big Red Sox guy, refuses to wear the Yankees hat for the movie. Does not stop there. According to David Fincher, the movie shut down production for 4 days over this issue. For 4 days.
Over wearing a hat.
Over wearing a Yankees hat versus, I guess, obviously a Red Sox hat in his scenario. It shut down for 4 days.
So it's just a standoff where Affleck's saying, I'm not doing the scene, I'm not putting on the hat.
Correct. And I know, Devo's, you're going to immediately go Team Affleck, are you not?
That's aggressive because he's getting paid a lot of money.
Yes.
But in the same stretch, he's a hardcore Boston fan through and through. You got to respect that.
I think that these stories are probably, there's probably tons of these stories in Hollywood where they don't want it. I think I heard a story that Jack Nicholson didn't want to wear a Red Sox hat in The Departed. Similar situation. You're being dramatic, 1. So Ben Affleck is living up to his reputation of being kind of an a-hole, right? That's 1, because it's a freaking movie. But then 2, to be a director and care that Ben Affleck wants to wear a Red Sox hat versus, what world is he in? They're both idiots.
What if we just put on a regular hat or not wear a hat?
Well, I mean, you could solve the problem by just like a blank hat, obviously.
Right.
Like to shut down the entire... Maybe I'm not artsy enough where I don't understand why the logo on a hat in a movie makes all the difference in the world, apparently, where you're going to shut down production, people stop getting paid, this and that, vendors, whatever. Crazy talk.
Every day this world is confusing me more and more.
I know. I don't know if this is a real estate show or an entertainment show, by the way.
Hey, you drive the bus. I'm just here along for the ride.
We'll figure it out. DG Now, double digits. See you next week.